Well, going across to the other big story that we are tracking right now, we are given to understand that the IMF has asked Pakistan for more details before it goes ahead and sanctions that loan for Pakistan. Do remember that Pakistan is currently under the grip of its worst economic crisis that it has seen since 1971. Abhishek Kapoor, our senior executive editor, joining us now. Abhishek, details that are now emerging seem to suggest that the IMF has extended and put forward new conditions to extend further help, also saying that they want to make sure that Pakistan adheres to these conditions even before they discuss the loan.
Well, Nupur, yes, so this is essentially a reflection of Pakistan's solvency or lack of it. In fact, essentially it's a nation gone bankrupt if you exclude the sustenance doles that have come from the UAE and the Saudi Arabia by way of these two nations parking about $3 billion into the State Bank of Pakistan just to make it look good. Pakistan has effectively gone bankrupt. The situation is almost on the lines of Sri Lanka that we saw about 6 months back. Even worse, perhaps, because in terms of paying back, the situation in Pakistan is even worse. So I think we have seen, for example, there has been no electricity in its major cities as well over the last 48 hours. So in that scenario, for the IMF to demand that electricity subsidy program be tweaked in a manner that the subsidies go, or for that matter, IMF is generally strict when it comes to disbursing of its loans, and that's why about $800 million worth of loan, not much, paltry sums. If you look at it, we have over 100 unicorns in India, which is like every company, each one of these unicorns having $1 billion plus of valuation, which is each company having more money valued at more than what the Pakistanis really need just to survive, just to keep afloat, just to officially not declare bankruptcy. But as I mentioned, if you exclude the Saudi and UAE loans, they are anyway bankrupt. So obviously one more of the mess that Pakistan finds itself in of late.
Right, absolutely. Let's also bring in Major Gaurav Arya, who now joins us on the broadcast, Abhishek. Major Arya, we heard the Pakistani Prime Minister just a few days ago talk of, how it wants to have better relations with India. At the back of it, of course, is the shambles, really, that their economy is currently facing. Just look at the numbers that we have right now. The Pakistani rupees is at about 229 rupees versus the dollar. It's as bad as it gets.
No, actually, it's not at 229 rupees a dollar. You have to pay a premium at the black market, and you can only get it for something like 260 or 270, and that is if you're lucky. It does not mean that you have 260, 270 rupees in your pocket and you can buy a US dollar. It's not that simple. There are so many things. Plus, there is a flight of dollar every day. 10 to 15 million dollars are going from Pakistan to Afghanistan every day, and this is what the Afghans are doing to Pakistan. Now, coming back to your contention, why, IMF, this entire thing about IMF. So many times the Pakistanis have told IMF that we agree to do whatever you want. Earlier they were saying, no, we will not do it and IMF is a problem. But right now, Shehbaz Sharif has said, we agree to each and every single one of your terms and conditions. Tell us what to do. They are that desperate because it's not about those 1 billion or 1.5 billion or 2 billion that IMF may give, All the old friends of Pakistan, whether it's UAE, Saudi Arabia, everybody, even China, they have said that you can expect money from us, further cash from us, only when you get on to the IMF program. And Pakistan needs those 20-30 billion dollars in 2023 to avoid a default. It's staring at a default, which is why the IMF is important, because that IMF hook is there. Nobody, no country in the world is going to give Pakistan money without the IMF loan. So that is why Pakistan is stuck. They have said, send it by Monday. Actually, there was a rumor in Pakistan that everybody is going to come by Monday. And today we are sitting at what, Wednesday? And nobody has come. And it doesn't look likely that they'll come in the near future, but that is what Pakistan hopes for.
All right, Major, then the next question is, as the next door neighbor, Pakistan, okay, fine, here you have your $1 billion, $2 billion, you must be okay.
I'm sorry, could you repeat the question? I couldn't hear the question.
Major, are you getting me now? This is Abhishek.
Yes, Abhishek, can you repeat your question, please? I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Yes, my question was that since we are next door neighbors, can we be good neighbors and tell Pakistan, okay, fine, don't go to IMF, here is your $1 billion, please give us POK back.
Abhishek, I don't think it will happen like that because, first of all, you can't trust the Pakistanis even if you give them $100 billion. Forget about $1 billion. There is no way you can trust the Pakistanis. They're happy to sell it to the Chinese. You see, the entire foreign policy of Pakistan, I just realized after so many years of study, it hit me last month that it's not about what benefit it can give Pakistan. It's about how it can harm India. That there is a negativity to their entire foreign policy. So you see, what the Pakistanis will do is they'll beg, grovel, they will sell their airports, they'll sell their cities, they'll sell their ports. But in front of their people for domestic consumption, they will say, ki dekho, India ko humne sabak sikha diya. That is the mindset of Pakistan.
No, Major, I had asked this question half in jest, but the import was that Pakistan creates a mess and goes deep in in the mess of its own making, and yet it does not mend its ways. So, for example, if you look at the situation today on the ground in Gilgit-Baltistan, people are out on the streets wanting reunification with India. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, effectively in Taliban control, the rest of the Pakistani state does not run there. Balochistan, a veritable case of insurgency. There is repression going on against the minorities in Sindh, and it's essentially a nation got to duck, so to say, except for the province of Punjab. Rest of the nation actually is not in control of Pakistan, so it's a dire situation if you look at it from the point of view of India also, because if nothing is in control of the Pakistani government, then we have to think in terms of whatever is happening in Pakistan is a security situation.
Absolutely, Abhishek. I couldn't agree with you more. I think you've hit the nail on the head. The scenes in Pakistan are so terrifying that everybody, and my friends in Pakistan, my contacts in Pakistan tell me that everybody has its ticket ready. So the people who do not have a foreign citizenship, because Pakistani law allows for twin citizenship, they are getting their citizenships of UK and everybody who can afford it is planning on leaving Pakistan. I'll tell you, things are worse. There was a recent report which said that 40 to 45% of the Pakistanis want to leave Pakistan. And the reason given was they don't have faith in their country anymore. They want to abandon Pakistan. It's not just that they want to leave for economic benefit. They don't see a future for themselves in this country, and they don't see a future for the country itself. So I think that is exactly when the people of a nation say that we don't have faith in our own country. Then you can imagine, it's bigger than Balochistan and Sindh and bigger than Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Gilgit-Baltistan. When the very people, and amongst them, people from Punjab also. And you are very right.
Right.
Except for the Punjabis, everybody is, having a bad time in Pakistan. That's very true. That's very true. But the fact of the matter is, there is a significant number of Punjabis who are disillusioned with Pakistan also, Abhishek.
Right. Mayor, these are important aspects. Let's continue to discuss them, possibly in the evening once as well. And on that note, I hand it over back to Lupo.
Right, Abhishek, as well as Major Arya, both of you, thank you for joining us on the latest news that was coming in.